Hello, beautiful student. My name is Ms. Mendoza, and today we are going to learn about plural nouns and our rules. First, what is a plural noun? A plural noun names two or more people, places, things, or ideas. For example, this is a cup. This is singular because it is one item, one cup. However, if I get two cups, then this is plural because I have two cups. So let's take a look at the rule. Most of the time, you add an S to a singular noun to make it plural, such as the example we just viewed. We have one cup, but if we get a second cup, now we have two cups, ends with an S. Let's take a look at some examples. Some singular words could be goal, hope, career, student. In order to make them plural, we are just going to add an S at the end of the word. Goal is singular. In order to make it plural, you would say goals. Hope, hopes. Career, careers. Student, students. Okay? However, there are some exceptions to this rule. If the noun ends in S, C, Z, SH, CH, T, or X, T, just add an ES at the end of the word. Let's look at some examples. Some singular words could be sketch, sandwich, box, wish. These are the words that we are looking for. CH, CH, X, SH. We are not going to remove anything. We're not going to change anything. Everything, the only thing we are going to do is that we are going to add an ES at the end of the word. For example, sketch. In order to make it plural, you would say sketches. Sandwich. In order to make it plural, you would say sandwiches. Box, boxes. Wish, wishes. Okay, so now let's look at a different rule. If the noun ends with Y after the consonant, change the Y to I and add ES. Okay, we had a lot of information, so let's try to break it down. First, what is a consonant? A consonant, before explaining a consonant, let me explain the vowels. Vowels and consonant are the alphabet. For your vowels, you have A, E, I, O, and U. For your consonants, everything that I did not mention previously in the alphabet, it's going to be your consonants, such as B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so now that we know our vowels and we know our consonants, let's go back into our rule. If the noun ends in Y after the consonant, let's stop there and let's review. We know that we have a word. This is a mystery word. We do not know what the word is, but we do know that it ends in Y. Okay, so we know that we have a mystery word. We don't know what the word is, but our word ends in Y. And I'm going to do a little period so that you know it ended in Y. If the noun ends in Y after the consonant, okay, so there is a consonant before the Y. The Y is after the consonant. So let's write it down right now. We know there is a consonant before the Y because the Y is after the consonant. So changes the Y to I and add ES. So if we have a consonant before the Y, we are going to change the Y to I. We're going to take off our Y and we're going to make it into an I. We remove the Y and we make it into an I. Then we are going to add ES. ES. And we did this because we know that there is a consonant before our Y. There was a Y here, but we remove it and make it into an I. So now that we know the rule for the consonant, let's take a look. There you go, give me 1 second, there you go. Let's take a look at some examples. Some singular words could be city, baby, lady, and puppy. As you can see, city ends with the Y. However, the Y is after the consonant, a T. Baby also ends with the Y, and it's after a consonant, D, B. And then we have lady ends with the Y, and it's after a consonant, D. Then we have puppy ends with the Y, and it's after a consonant, P. We know that we are supposed to take off the Y. Instead, we are going to write an I, and then we are going to add an ES. So instead of city, singular, it's city. In order to make it plural, we are going to write cities. Okay, can you repeat after me? Cities. Good job. So now, let's look at the rest of the words. Baby, in order to make it plural, you would say babies. Lady, ladies. Puppy, puppies. Okay, easy, right? We're getting this information. That's good. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I know you guys are going right now saying, Miss Mendoza, wait a minute. You are saying that if the Y is followed by the consonant, then we remove the Y, we add an I, and then we add ES, IES, if the Y is followed by the consonant. However, what happens if the noun ends in Y, but it's after the vowel, not the consonant, the vowel? Okay, good question, good observation. We are going to take a look into that. Again, let's take a look at our vowels and our consonants. Vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Our consonants, it's going to be the rest of the alphabet. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So now let's review our rule again. If the noun ends in Y after the vowel, no longer the consonant, now it's the vowel, you would simply add an S to make it plural. So let's look at some examples. We have some singular nouns such as toy, play, turkey, and birthday. As you can see, they all end with Y. Toy, play, turkey, and birthday. However, they are followed or they are after a vowel. O, A, E, and A. What we are going to do is that we are simply going to add an S after the Y. So toy, it's our singular word. In order to pronounce a plural toy, you would say toys. Play, plays. Turkey, turkeys. Birthday, birthdays. Good job. So now let's take a look at one last rule for our plural nouns. Some nouns have special plural forms. Instead of adding or subtracting words, the entire noun changes. So let's look at some examples. Some of our singular words could be foot, person, child, and toot. In order to make them plural, we are not going to add an S to any of the words. This is incorrect. This is not correct grammar. We are simply going to change it to feet. Foot is one. Feet is two, plural. Person, it's one person. People, it's two people or more. Child is one kid. Children, it's many kids. Tooth, it's one. Teeth, it's all of them, two or more. Okay, so you would not add an S to this word since that would be incorrect. That is not correct grammar. And you would not add an S to these plural words either. That is incorrect grammar. We are simply changing the word. For example, person would change to people. Okay, so I again know what you're thinking. You are thinking, Miss Mendoza, why? Who did this? Who created this rule? Why can we not just add an S to make every single word plural? Why? Okay, let me explain. Some irregular plural comes from Old English or even older languages like Germanic or Romance. While most nouns just add an S to become plural, these irregular ones keep their original forms. So this is something that is out of my control, um, out of your control either. This is something that has been invented since years ago. And our option is to memorize them, learn them, and identify them. That concludes my explanation about plural nouns. Thank you so much for your attention. Please leave in the comments if you have any questions. And Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.